Dual lens, 180 degree panoramic view security cameras. They seem to be all the rage right now in the home security game. Today we are talking about one from Reolink. We've got the Reolink Duo 3V PoE. I'm going to give a full review of this camera. We're going to see if it gives us a little insight as to why these cameras have become so popular. Let's get to it. What up everybody, George Langevere here. Today we are talking about the Reolink Duo 3V PoE security camera. PoE standing for Power over Ethernet. This is a 180 degree panoramic view camera. It's got dual 4K sensors giving it 16 megapixel resolution. I'm going to tell you all about it. I'm going to unbox it. I'm going to talk setup and install. I'm going to talk price and specs. I'm going to talk about using with the Reolink app, and I'm going to give you my full review, pros and cons. This is sponsored by Reolink, and they did send me this camera, but I don't care if it's sponsored or not. I'm always going to tell you like it is. I promise you that 100%. Let's get started with the unboxing. All right, let's unbox the Reolink Duo 3V PoE security camera. We get in the box, we have our documentation. We've got a wiping cloth, important safety instructions, your Reolink window decal, waterproof lid operational instruction, and everybody's favorite, the warm tips, operational instructions for the camera in general, and a mounting template. Then we have the camera itself, good metal housing, feels pretty premium, your spot for your micro SD card and your reset pin, your speaker. Then you can see the dual lenses. You can see your array of lights for your spotlight and also your IR. Then they provide you with the mounting screws, anchors, a wrench to get the lid off of the camera, and also a pin for your reset button. And then they also give you a short Ethernet cable if you want to set up the camera inside or something like that. You can use that cable. Give you weatherproof sleeves for your cable so you don't get water in your connector. And that's it. All right, now that we've unboxed, let's talk about setup and installation. Setup is simple. You're going to get yourself the Reolink app, sign up for an account if you haven't already. You're going to add a device. You're going to scan a QR code that's on this camera. The app's going to walk you through it step by step. You can have that done in under 5 minutes. For installation, keep in mind this is a PoE camera, power over Ethernet, meaning you're going to use a Cat 5, Cat 6, whatever it may be, to not only give this camera video, but also power. And you're going to do that with one of those cables. So you're going to have the camera on one end, somewhere in your house that you want to install it, and then you're going to go to a PoE switch or one of Reolink's NVRs. I recommend using this with one of Reolink's NVRs. Their NVRs do have a PoE switch built into them. So again, that NVR is going to power the camera and also give you video. But I do find Reolink's NVRs is going to give you the most features, so you get the most bang for your buck out of this camera. Okay, now talking price and specs. If you go to the Reolink website, this camera is normally $199.99, but at the time of this recording, it was on sale for $143.99. Look in the description of this video for affiliate links if you're interested in purchasing. I also looked on Amazon today, and on Amazon, it is currently $199.99. This camera boasts 16 megapixel resolution, and it's doing that with dual 4K sensors. So this camera has 2 lenses, each one 4K. Reolink claims license plate recognition up to 50 feet. This has an IK10 vandal-proof rating, which means that you could take a bat or a club to it and the camera would be okay. This camera has a 180 degree panoramic view using dual stitching technology. What does that mean? It means that it's taking the 2 lenses and stitching them together to make it look like one. It has a horizontal field of view of 180 degrees and a vertical field of view of 53 degrees. This camera also has a cool feature called motion track, where it'll take a person, a vehicle, or an animal. It'll take its movements and then put it into one single image, basically giving you a summary of those movements. It has spotlight color night vision, and let me give you a little demo of that. So here you can see it in my apartment. Now keep in mind, when I close my blinds, it's completely shut off to the city, and I turn all the lights off in here. It is 100% pitch black in this apartment, I promise you that. So here I'm showing it to you with all the blinds closed. And then I'm going to show it to you when I open the blinds and I have a little bit of city light. Now, Reolink will never give me an exact distance on color night vision. They just never have, because they tell me there's too many variables. So I can't tell you that, but I can tell you the spotlight night vision on this is pretty awesome. This camera also has up to 98 feet of black and white night vision. That's IR night vision, standing for infrared. And let me give you a little demo of that. So again, pitch black in this apartment, blinds closed, there is no light coming in. So here you go, this is what it looks like in black and white. Now going back to that spotlight, you can leave that light on all night if you want to, or you can just have it come on when there's an event, like motion. The camera has smart detection, which is humans, vehicles, and animals. This camera has flexible storage options. You can use a micro SD card if you're using it as a standalone camera, and that's up to 256 gigs. Or you can use it with the Reolink NVR and whatever storage you have in your NVR, or you can use FTP. Going back to using this camera with Reolink's NVR, if you do it that way, you can do 24/7 recording. So that's not just people, vehicles, and animals. That's nonstop, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. This camera is an active deterrent camera. You can use the spotlights as a deterrent, and then it also has a siren. And let me give you a little demo of the siren. It has an IP67 weather rating, so it's suitable for most climates and conditions. It has two-way audio, and you know the speakers on these cameras are always a sticking point for me. So here, let me give you a little demo of the speaker on this one.
Testing audio, testing audio. Can you hear me? I am on the city street. I've got a ton of construction around me. It is very noisy outside. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Testing, testing, testing.
The camera is compatible with Lady A from Amazon and Google Home, and then it also has Reolink's cool time-lapse feature, which most of their cameras have, but it's such a cool feature. I use it all the time. I've captured some really cool storms, just weather in general, just some cool events in my life captured through time-lapse, but I love, love, love that feature, and this camera has it. All right, now let's talk about using this camera with the Reolink app. So here you go, here's my image. You can see the camera there. You can see that nice wide 180-degree angle. Below, I can pause the image if I want. I can turn on or off the microphone, so that's hearing through the camera. I can take a still picture of what I'm looking at right now. I could take a video clip of what I'm looking at right now. I could change the resolution as far as how I'm seeing it in the app. I've got clear, balanced, or fluent, and then I could go full screen if I go all the way to the right. Down at the bottom, I could talk through the camera if I want. I just press that talk icon. I've got my playback, so here I can change the date, and then I can scroll not only through the pictures of the different images, but I can also scroll through the timeline at the very bottom. Again, I can pause the image, I can control the microphone hearing through the camera during playback, I can take a still picture, I can take a video clip, I can change the resolution as far as how I'm seeing it, and I can also go full screen. And then at the top right, I can control how fast I'm watching the footage, so it's like a fast forward, and I can also download a clip on the top right. Going back to the live view, so if we go to the top right, there I can activate the siren if I want to. I can turn on the spotlight if I want to. Those four boxes, so if you have multiple cameras, especially on a Reolink NVR, I could see all the cameras if I press that icon. Then I've got my main settings, which we're going to talk about in a second. But if I go over to the three dots, there I can control my night vision, which is auto, black and white, or color. And then I also have an immersive option, which gives you multiple screens to see all your cameras. Then if we go to the actual settings, you've got your main NVR settings, because again, I'm using this with the Reolink NVR. So I can toggle on and off record, my push notifications, email alerts, FTP, the buzzer of the NVR for different types of events that happen to the actual NVR itself. I can share the NVR. I've got advanced options for the NVR and a channel list, which will be all the different cameras I've hooked up to it. Right now, I just have the one. But down below, you can go to the actual camera-specific settings. So I'm going to go to that. On the display, I've got my stream options, anti-flicker, my night vision options. I can control the brightness of the actual image, the camera name, the date, the watermark that says Reolink basically. You can turn that on and off. Privacy mask, and then if you go to advanced, you've got your image stitching. So this is 180-degree dual lenses, and any camera like that has a little line in the middle. It's almost like a little invisible line, and if you stand just right, you can disappear. Well, this image stitching is meant to fix that a little bit. So you can go there and adjust that line. You've got your detection alarm. You can do a non-detection zone. Motion mark, basically it'll just follow the image with a box around it, whether it's following a person or a vehicle or an animal. It'll have a little box around it as it's doing that. Then you've got your sounds. Record audio, yes or no. You've got the sound test, and then you also have the volume of the device. So that's the speaker talking through it, that kind of thing. You can also do noise reduction on this as far as the microphone goes. You've got your light, you can turn the spotlight on and off, and then you've got your infrared lights, you can turn those on or off, and then you can also do auto where they'll come in automatically. And then you've got your siren, you can toggle that on or off. You can log out of the device, and you can delete the device. All right, now let's talk about my review. What do I think of the Reolink Duo 3V PoE security camera? Let's do pros and cons, and let's start with the pros. First up, it's the 180-degree field of view. Now for me, it's a pro and a con, but I'm going to talk about the pro first. If you've just got one camera and you need more bang for your buck to get a wide angle, this would be the camera for you. If you got a big parking lot or something like that where you just need very general details. As far as it being a con, I'm going to talk about that in a second. Resolution, 16 megapixel resolution using dual 4K sensors. What's that mean? It basically means you've got two 4K cameras combined together to give you 16 megapixel resolution. That is a pro. The 98 feet of IR night vision. 98 feet's a good distance. Most cameras with IR give you about 65 feet. So the fact that they're giving you 98 feet, that's a pro. The IK10 vandal-proof rating is a pro. So it really take a vandal a lot to destroy this camera, and that's definitely a good thing. Having multiple storage options from a micro SD card up to 256 gigs, or whatever your Reolink NVR has, or using FTP, it's always nice to have those options, especially when they're free options. If you can get this camera on sale, it's a pro. At $143.99, I think that's a good deal. $199.99, that kind of falls in line with any other camera at this quality level. The time-lapse feature, I can't even tell you how much I think this is a pro. I think it's so cool. I wish all cameras had this. I use it so often. I've caught so many cool things going on with this time-lapse feature. Morning fog, cool storms at night, whatever it may be, I love, love, love their time-lapse feature. And lo and behold, the speaker on this camera is decent. I was nice and clear, pretty decently loud. Again, I say this all the time. You are not going to yell at anybody across your yard with these speakers. I don't care what camera it is. But if you're close enough, you'd be able to hear through this camera just fine, and that's a pro. Moving on to my cons, going back to that 180-degree field of view. Using those dual lenses, you've got some stitching in the middle. If I stand just right, I disappear in the middle of this camera. Is a thief going to know to do that? No. Could it happen? Yes. And even though it's got the stitching feature to where you can kind of correct it, I find that you can never correct it perfectly. There is always that line right in the middle of the image. I don't like it, and it's a con for me. The color spotlight night vision on this is really great, but Reolink also has Color X night vision, and I wish this camera had it. It's a little less intrusive than this spotlight is, because the spotlight, when it's on, it can be pretty bright. So if you're worried about bothering your neighbors, things like that, if you have the Color X, you don't have that problem. So Reolink has the technology. I wish it was that way on all their cameras, but they're still using that on some cameras, the spotlight on other cameras, but whatever. But for me, the spotlights are a con at this point. This particular dome form factor, and this is me personally, I don't like the glass or plastic bulbs or the bubbles. You know, if you've ever talked to me on the phone, you know that I love the turret domes. I just think they're much more vandal-proof. Also, these glass bulbs or plastic bulbs can get moisture in them a little easier. I don't know, they're just not as well sealed as a turret dome. I'm just not a big fan of this particular form factor, so for me, that's a con. We do have smart home integration with Lady A from Amazon and Google Home, but no Apple Home. You know, Matter's not a thing yet with security cameras. Hopefully that's coming soon, but I do wish that I could use this camera in HomeKit or Apple HomeKit Secure Video. It's not an option, so that's a con. All right, with all that being said, who is this camera for? If you talk to me on the phone, or you've known me, or you follow the channel, you know I'm a professional camera installer and have been for 25 years. I have very high standards when it comes to wired NVR security camera systems. I'm always going to recommend going professional grade. If you've called me, you know that. Now, where does this fall? Reolink has never claimed to be professional grade, but where they claim to be is right in that sweet spot between professional grade and the cheap crap. And they own that spot, and they have for years, and they do it very well. So who is this for? This is for the person that can't afford to go crazy with professional grade, but don't want the cheap crap. This is a good solution if you're on a budget, a nice high quality camera, and color night vision and a nice wide angle and all that good stuff, but it's not gonna kill the wallet. So that's who this is for. A person that's on the budget that still wants a decent wired NVR security camera system. What do you think? What's your favorite way to secure your home? If you follow the channel, you know these wired NVR systems are always my favorite. I think it's the most proactive, most reliable way to go. But I'd love to hear your thoughts. What are your thoughts on Reolink? How many of their cameras have you tried? What's your favorite? Is there one that I haven't talked about that you'd like me to review? Let me know all the above in the comments. I appreciate your support very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And until the next video, peace and love, my friends.